Welcome to the Quantum Cafe and Interstellar Lounge with your host here, the Cosmic Messenger. And you've arrived at your portal where we get multidimensional, super quantum cosmic, and we talk about all things galactic relating to the ascension, self-awakening, new earth templates, and super consciousness on planet Earth. Gaia, the fifth dimensional upshift. So welcome if this is your first time here. I'm very grateful to have you come on board and check this all out. This is an amazing broadcast, and I love to be able to come on and share with you guys so much cosmic wisdoms. Something that's been rummaging through my field and that I do regularly when I teach people, especially when I offer my Reiki certification courses, is, and on my cosmic blog as well too, right? Check out my work. Linktree/the Cosmic Messenger. Okay? Or if you want to have anything to do with booking any sessions with me, I do multidimensional Reiki treatments, theta wave Reiki, aura scanning. I have two three-way packages. One's called the Illumination, Axiotonal Illumination Sequence, and the Photonic Plasma Recalibrator. You get 3 sessions in each of those, booked as a package for big shifts. I teach Reiki courses, certification courses. I do online metaphysical video chats for spiritual guidance, as well as exiting the matrix services as well too. And you can, if you want to go deep with my unfiltered video channel, check out Access the Freedom Codes on Rumble. And yeah, if you want to access any of those services, as well as I make artwork too on Society 6. I have a page with energy encoded artwork. Multidimensional Ascension teaches you as you put it up on your wall. You can also get them in a wide variety of other products, from shower curtains to upshift your water to charging plates for your food. And I have Ascension music on Bandcamp as well too. 2 mega albums. One's an hour and 20 some minutes, the other one's an hour and 43, right? I go all out when I make my creations. And you want to book something with me, thecosmicmessenger33@gmail.com. Cool. So I'll make sure I put that link down at the end of the video as well too. So I wanted to talk about multidimensional living, because that is ultimately what this channel is all about. But what does it mean to embody, to hold inside of ourselves the multidimensional templates of new earth reality? Multidimensional reality is the foundation of reality. You're having a spiritual multidimensional experience first, and then a human experience in physical form second. The two are united. They co-create. Everything, though, is multidimensional. It is quantum. It is amazing. So multidimensional living is embodying that wherever you go on planet Earth, throughout your day, on a continuous, constant basis. That's kind of ultimately the goal. The more you work on yourself to self-awareness, the more you come into contact with that multidimensional side of reality. You start to realize that everything is energy. Everything all around you is alive. Even the crystals and the stones and the soil. Animals, when you encounter them, they're familiars if they're your pets. They are creatures with spirit animal guide wisdoms when you see them out in your daily adventures outside of your home. And there's deep wisdom to be encapsulated into that. Numbers aren't just a location and a digit to make something happen. These numbers become the foundations of our spiritual experience, and that they all have meaning. And these meanings are multidimensional, meaning they're not just physical or flat or just a plain 3-dimensional vortex, right? And it's also realizations that colors and therapy and sound and vibration and frequency all play in to attune us to spirit. That there is Prime Creator, Great Spirit, God, all of these terms that we use, that have created an alive multidimensional universe that we're using right now as we speak. We are using multi-dimensions. It's not just 3D. 3D just happens to be the lens for how we're choosing to view the other ones. As you move further and further up the dimensional planes to 5th dimensional, where we're working to with New Earth and the 4th density, that's when you start to come more in contact with the other stuff. All of the metaphysical properties, right? Those become the tangible physical. Your emotional bodies expand. Your mental sphere expands. You start digging into the subconscious realms of your own being. You unlock those codes and you open them. You look inside the gate. You peel off all of your masks. All the many faces and avatars you thought you were. You realize that you live infinitely. Right? And that you're coming in to have these multidimensional incarnational experiences to learn lessons. You realize that the planets and the stars and the constellations speak of sacred medicines, insights, and knowledge, instead of just being another planet that might happen to embody life. Multidimensional living, right? At its finest. When you get galactic, you also start to have information coming your way, or experiences that there is beings from other planets in trans-dimensional forms. You realize that there's an astral plane and an etheric body. The etheric body is the one closest to you that's got the energetic vibrations. It talks through your nervous system. Full spectrum healing. Going and getting an energetic treatment that puts us tuning forks, crystals, Reiki, Kriya Yoga, esoteric acupuncture, Tamiana crystal healing, heart math, human design, all of these things, Orasoma, they bring us in to our multidimensional self. You start to come into contact with your light body and the 12 stages that plays into. Your light body consists of your etheric double, your physical body, your inner child, your essence self, higher self, astral twin, maiden, mother, and crone templates. You bring in the full spectrum, multi-gendered, anything that you want to be. There is a full spectrum between masculine and feminine and its overlapping frequencies. And that wholeness inside of you brings it to a state of being. Multidimensional living, conditioning, guilt, anger, fear, denial. It comes to be transmuted. It comes to be removed from owning you. Manifestations, synchronicities. I'm always at the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing. You start to encounter affirmations and realize the power that they have to elevate yourself to your galactic chord. Because there's more than just the 7 chakras they told us about. You have on your palms, palm and manifestation chakras. In between all of your other chakras, you have another set, the 5th dimensional chakra system, including the thymus chakra, the diaphragm, the hara, which puts us in touch with the hara line, the seat of our intentions. The light body connects into the hara line, and then the Merkaba, the double Merkaba, the tri-Merkaba, and its double infinity spin, spinning one way on the bottom, the other way on top, attaches then to the hara. Light body, hara, Merkaba, and within that field you have your aura and the 7 layers in the shield that encompasses as well. You start to learn about templates in your aura, which leads you to multidimensional templates. Some of you may have heard of the 9th dimensional rainbow and diamond crystalline templates, or 144 avatar codes. Supernova templates, freedom codes. They're all integrated inside of those templates. And once you master and work with regularly the 9th dimensional templates, then you move on to the 12th dimensional templates, which attaches then to your 12-strand DNA. The beginning of our major expansion beyond the realms of indigo children, to whole nother levels where you start to realize that, wow, through eating clean, beautiful, organic, wholesome, untainted, chemical-free foods, and beautiful, untainted, amazing sourced water, having your home as not technological free, but invasive frequency free, you're able to then pull those timelines in so that you can get more downloads while you sleep. Get all the electronics out of the room as much as possible. If you happen to use your phone as an alarm clock, go on airplane mode, turn off the Wi-Fi, put it away from your bed. When possible, get them out of the room, right? Use these tools, and then that expands the multidimensional reality, and then you start to access your third eye, and then your extrasensory perceptions and abilities expand. It's amazing stuff. And through this extrasensory expansion, your clairvoyancy, your third eye, gets more noticeable. You start to have more sensory experiences taking place. Your guts, your feelings, your will center, your spiritual kundalini going up the spine starts to resonate with you and spin, and then you start attracting those frequencies and other things dissolve. Some of us become earth seeds, other ones are star seeds on a mission. Some of us are just waking up, others are deep in the awakening process and they've been on earth for thousands of lifetimes. Some of us are realizing that we've come here for the first time. This is amazing. Essential oils in the plant medicine realms. Holding a crystal in your hand can change your life. So all these things start taking place in the multidimensional field. Things start spinning quicker and accelerating, right? More and more and more is happening. And you're more whole and complete with what you have where you are. Your divine mission shifts. Your jobs start to change. I don't resonate with that anymore. I'm going to start to go over here and do this. You start to take more physical care. If we are living, so, some humans to 100 and 125 years under this kind of toxic chemical and energy field that's surrounding Earth, and we start to reclaim our plasma within us so that we can feed that bioregenerating that's going on, just imagine how easily we would be able to get to 200 years, no problem. That's the kind of expansion we're talking about. The way you speak, how you handle yourself, how much it takes for you to be a victim, because victimization goes out the door. We're here, we're down on Earth, you're going to play through the drama, it's still going to be a part of it, but it's about minimalizing it, right? And using it as the least amount as possible. Judgments and forgiveness. Judgments go down, forgiveness elevates itself. And you do it so easily. These people we called enemies, you let them go. They become brotherhood in the greater scheme of incarnating. But for now, it doesn't align. We're going to move over here and do what we need to do. Right? You're allowing your character to come out. You're dressing with the clothes that you want to wear. You're expressing yourself in the ways that feel important to you. And when we start to access the auric field and the light body and all those different features, then as we go about our daily living, they become part of the regular information for our alchemical transformations. We're finding our core root issues and we're transmuting them. We're turning them from darkness into gold. We're protecting ourselves with an auric shield that we generate aura up from all four sections. We are realizing that when you stand on the ground without your shoes, that you are bringing in negative ions and you're releasing so much tension inside of the body. You know that when you think and see way outside of this narrow spectrum, that tiny box, that you're allowing what the majority of the mainstream sees plus so much more. And even when they don't understand, you have the compassionate heart to know that they're just where they're at in terms of their awakening processes, right? You start to realize that energy can come out of your hands and through your auric field in your body and your being wherever you go. Some of us learn light languages, and other of us start to speak in light code. Some of us generate these kind of light codes wherever we go. And we want to be around more holistic, harmonious environments. We're done playing games on any level, be it in the like check me out, I'm new age community, all the way to distorted mainstream. We find that 0 point field in the middle so that we can resonate with our cellular network and know that no matter where we're at in the spectrum, we're constantly working on ourselves. And when we get very advanced, we continue to go get tune-ups, seek advice, and look for wisdoms from our inner verse to create our outer verse. And that's a very important feature, okay? Super, super important. So these are the bits of the multidimensional realities that come in. If anybody's ever thought they had wings on their back or a tail coming out, that's the wing maker frequency speaking. The elevation and the light, the lighting up, the illuminating of our chakra systems and all that they entail. The Gaia cord that goes underneath us and that connects us deep into different planetary cores. And when we awaken to these truths in multidimensional living, we also see through the matrix, the distortion of this current paradigm. We're able to see what's being thrown at us is not the truth. And we start to stand and speak in our own truth, right? We go on astral journeys. We get downloads when we sleep. Our dreams suddenly carry huge amounts of incredible wisdom. We download at night to Earth. Earth downloads to us. We wake up during the day. We upload to the sun. The sun downloads and uploads to us. And we do this dance. And it's absolutely super incredible. We start to see more things out of the corner of our eye. We start to feel like there was maybe an incarnation where I was levitating. Or I was able to move, shrink, and grow holographic fields, the time matrix, and be able to go through different portals on Earth and other planets to access different soul time matrices. We realize that our nervous system extends super far out of our body and that it has an etheric web. And that the holography of the universe is all inside of us. All of our billions of cells that we have inside of us and our microbiome and the billions of stars that are out there, it's the macro and the micro, they're all inside of us here too. We tap into that inner child and we allow the children of tomorrow to be able to express themselves with full imagination centers, with also believing in them when they tell us that they see otherworldly experiences. Otherworldly, fantastical, cosmic, interstellar becomes the nature of our being and our living. That is a true state of being in multidimensional living. And I mean, I can talk for hours about this stuff, and that's still just a small bandwidth on what happens after we exit back out of the stargates, leave the body, and go look for the next blueprint of where we can be of service. Some beings don't get to incarnate. They're up there in the stars, in other dimensions beyond the veil, right? So get in and access your own personal Akashic records of yourself, Earth, the human collective, the solar system, the galaxy, the multi-galaxies, the universe. the Akashic records, the cosmic internet. Type in what you need by using your mind. And you will receive downloads for any question and answer you could ever ask for in the multiverse. Keep practicing. Stay attuned. Oh yeah, and I forgot too, many of us beings who are multidimensional get in contact with ascended masters, archangels, Arcturian high councils, galactic federations of light, federations of worlds. Okay? I'm buzzing right now. The quantum field is really going. Thanks for sharing in that transmission. That's what multidimensional living is all about. And I hope you're all having a most magical, incredible, fantastical day. And I look forward to coming back on and sharing another broadcast with you all very soon. Take care out there and have cosmic fun wherever you go. Bye-bye.